Hey, welcome to another episode of 365 Thoughts on Confidence. Today is day number 105 and here I am in the beautiful city of Bath, and you can see Bath Abbey just behind me. Such beautiful architecture. So before we get started with the thought of the day, I'm going to take you around this beautiful city and show you some of the sights. Nice and warm. Having a beautiful time in Bath. Such a pretty city. It's equivalent, well, it's on par with Paris, we would say. Just doesn't have the Eiffel Tower. Otherwise, it's just as beautiful. Look at this. Look here, Abby's photo service. Yep, Abby's photo service, and then somewhere else. Oh, Abbey Street somewhere. Oh, there we go. Abbey Street. They knew I was coming. So let's take a look at today's thought on confidence. Become familiar with and accepting of your limitations. There's power in knowing what your limitations are, and as counterintuitive as that might feel, and as kind of vulnerable that might feel to acknowledge and voice what your limitations are, and recognize that you're not superhuman and you can't do absolutely everything. By acknowledging that you do have limitations, you're able to then look for solutions to those limitations. Whereas if you're in complete denial that you don't have these limitations, that perhaps you don't have all the capabilities that you would like, then you'd continue to knock your head against the wall, struggling and straining to work on the things that are just never going to work for you. Whereas if you get to that point of acknowledging and accepting what your limitations are, then you can ask for help, and then you can look for alternative solutions. Make it easy for yourself. And the thing about being confident in yourself is being confident in everything that you are capable of doing, and being confident in the things that you're not capable of doing. Accepting them, because you are a sum of all of your talents and all of your abilities. You are not just one thing. You are a dynamic person made up of many sides, and not all sides are made equal. But that's what makes you beautiful, and that's what makes you unique. And so being confident means accepting all of those limitations and acknowledging them to yourself. It's getting a bit rainy here. We don't have an umbrella. in my opinion, when you get to that point of accepting your limitations, they lose their power over you. They don't have quite as much of a grip over you. So you're doing yourself a huge favor by acknowledging them, accepting them, and then letting them go. And that gives you freedom to go on and do all the things you were meant to do. Now apparently this is number 25. I don't know if that's the one, but I think it might be. That's where Jane Austen apparently lived with her mother and sister. Who knew? I didn't. Now the rain is starting to come. I hope you enjoyed our tour of Bath. It's a beautiful city. If you ever get the chance to come and visit, do yourself the favor, hopefully not on a day when it's raining. Although if you're Cape Townian, you might just want to have this kind of weather. It is divine, whichever kind of weather you have when you come and visit. So I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications button. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for day number 106.